What's going on, everyone? Filthy Card Breaks here. Today we have a little bit of a different rip. We're opening UFC Prizm from Panini. The UFC license just recently went to Panini, so this is the inaugural Prizm release. I'm a huge UFC fan. I watch mixed martial arts basically every weekend. There's actually not an event today or this weekend when this drops. But nowadays there's a UFC event almost every weekend, and then of course you've got like Bellator and ONE FC, some other organizations. We're going to go ahead and get to ripping and see how we do here. Although I am super familiar with the stars of the UFC, I'm not very familiar with Prizm. So hopefully I can use this as kind of a jump off point to learn more about the Prizm brand. I know it's super high end for football and particularly basketball. It says we can get Blaster exclusive green Pulsar Prizms, so we'll be looking for that. A little bit of trivia. I used to, well, I guess I still am, a blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, so I did that for a few years. But I no longer participate in jiu-jitsu, but it was really fun. I have a lot of great experiences with that. We're starting off with a Sam Alvey, kind of a journeyman in the UFC. And here's a green right off the bat. And it is a Fireworks Rose Namajunas. And Rose is actually the strawweight champion. She's a super exciting fighter. Doesn't look like the greens are numbered, and this is some type of insert, but that's a really neat one. Rose is a great fighter. It's actually my wife's favorite fighter, so pretty neat. When my wife watches this, I think she'll get a kick out of that. And as always, we got a little glare. Diego Sanchez, he was just cut by the UFC, and Carlo Esparza, another really talented fighter. Michelle Waterson, her nickname is the Karate Hottie, kind of funny. Matt Brown, always exciting, not really like a title contender or even a top 5 type of fighter, but just really entertaining. And this is going to be a Rose box, another Rose insert, Instant Impact. And then Alex Caceres on the back. Pretty cool. His nickname is Bruce Leroy, which is kind of funny. I actually don't know like who the valuable cards in this are. I assume it's probably Conor McGregor just because of kind of the fandom around him. This guy probably too, actually. Jorge Masvidal got really famous for kneeing Ben Askren. This card has a huge dent. Let's see if I can catch it. You can kind of see it there. That's too bad. This may be like the best card I've opened, and it just has a massive dent. Israel Adesanya, another really talented fighter. He is the middleweight champion. Yan, and this is a rookie card, so that's a nice one. She actually just lost about a week ago, but is kind of one of the fast-rising Chinese stars. Checking out the back of these to see if they say when they're like refractors. I think they're called silvers. You guys will have to correct me if I'm wrong when it comes to Prizm. All right, Glover Teixeira is about to fight for the light heavyweight championship of the world. I think that's in August or September. Nathaniel Wood, rookie card. Looks like we got another green. Calvin Keator, a talented fighter. He's from Boston. And actually, Calvin just fought and lost to my favorite fighter, Max Holloway. The cards are nice. They've got like the chromium finish. I'm enjoying the look. I just don't know a ton about the product. So it does say Prizm up here for the parallels. So let me check that out. And we got Jennifer Maya. Looks like she's got a nasty arm bar there, just cranking right on the arm. Anthony Smith, love watching Anthony fight. He is from my neck of the woods over in Nebraska. knockout artist. Cody actually just lost, but he's a former bantamweight champion. I'm not sure how I feel about so many horizontal cards in this set. I think I like the vertical ones much better than the landscape. But there's a lot of them in here. And then Darren Elkin's getting ready to slam somebody. Jeremy Stevens, Little Heathen. Donald Cerrone, looks like we got a silver. Oh, very cool. Sun Jung is another one of my very favorite fighters. His nickname is the Korean Zombie because his fights are always super, super entertaining. Yeah, that's great. I love watching. Almost everyone actually calls him Korean Zombie. No one calls him his name. So I always love watching KZ fight. That's an awesome one to have. And it looks like our only silver in the box. We did get 2 greens though. See if I can get the ring light to show a little bit better there. All right, our second box. And as I'm opening this up, one thing I did want to say is I was actually given these about 2 or 3 weeks ago from someone in a Discord channel at retail cost. He just posted that he found these at Walmart, and it's not someone I even knew. I'd never, talked to this person before, transacted with this person. So I don't know if he wants me to say his name, but just really blown away by the generosity of the hobby to send me these. I think the value has dipped on these a little bit, but at the time they were selling like very consistently for $80, $90, and he got them for me and shipped them to me at cost. Just really generous, and I super appreciate it because otherwise I definitely would not have been able to open any of this. So kind of a neat story there that I wanted to share. Curtis Blades, a really talented heavyweight fighter. A green, and this one is Conor McGregor. It is also the fireworks insert. And those also, it looks like it notates that it's a Prizm down here. So I would imagine, I'm guessing, because like I said, I do not know how UFC cards are valued, but I gotta imagine that's probably the most valuable one just because Conor's such a huge star at this point. Charles Oliveira just won the lightweight championship of the world. And he took the longest of any person to ever win a UFC championship in terms of how many fights. So he grinded away, kept improving, and he got there. He won a title. It's a great story. And he's a really, really fantastic fighter. Jack Hermanson, the Joker. Stephen Thompson's another really good fighter, fun to watch. And then we got another Conor McGregor. So last box we got 2 Rose inserts, and this box we got 2 Conor inserts. Pretty cool there. And Gokhan Saki, who I don't think is with the UFC anymore. It's kind of interesting. It's not like a lot of other sports. These guys in the UFC, they may only have 2 or 3 fight contracts, so we could see them only fight once or twice, and then they'll be gone. So it'll be hard for Panini to stay consistent with the names. I've already seen a couple names in here of guys who are no longer in the UFC. I wanted to highlight this one because they put rookie on it, but Brandon Moreno's been in the UFC for a few years now. So I'm not sure why this one is a rookie, but Moreno's a really talented fighter. He's about to fight for the flyweight championship of the world. And again, another guy I really like watching compete. So I'm not sure why they put the rookie card logo on it, but definitely a card that I'm going to hold and a fighter that I'm going to keep an eye on. Maybe they say they haven't been in any other UFC products, that's why they do it. I'm just not sure. Vicente Luque, this dude is, if you like watching fighting, tune in whenever this guy fights because they're always super entertaining, win or lose. Luque always puts on a fantastic fight, green rookie card, Miguel Baez. And it's a rookie card, so that's sweet. But this is probably the first fighter that I've seen that I'm just not familiar with, Miguel. So I don't know if I've seen him fight or not, but I will have to check that out. A green rookie card, though, is nice. Let's see if we can land a silver. I don't know if they come once per box on average or if we just won't get one. Robert Whittaker, who's probably my second favorite active fighter behind Max Holloway. Love watching Rob fight. Stipe Miocic, who's no longer the heavyweight champion, but one of the best heavyweight fighters of all time. There's Adesanya. We saw him earlier. And there's another Stipe. So this is the base. Yeah, lots of landscape cards in this set. Okay, so last box, our last pack contained a silver. So let's see. And it looks like this one does as well. Okay, so maybe you get one of those per box. I watched a couple other breaks of this, but not a ton. So I don't know if I'm getting lucky or unlucky with those. Jason Krause, trains out of Kansas City. Tanner Boser, who's at heavyweight. This one does have the rookie card logo. And Song Yadong, who's a really talented, I think he fights at 135 with Team Alpha Male. And like, for example, he's like a much newer prospect than Brandon Moreno, but he doesn't have the rookie card logo Moreno did. So maybe that is just based on whether they've been in previous card products or not. But Song's a really exciting fighter. He's like a top 10, top 15 quality guy in the world. So that's a good one to have. We'll do a quick recap right now. As you can tell, I'm geeking out about a lot of this. It was really fun to open. The Prizm cards are nice. They're on thick card stock and just really fun. So in the back there, far left, we've got the Korean Zombie, and that is a silver Prizm. Very nice. Then we got a Conor McGregor green fireworks, as well as a Rose Namajunas green fireworks on the far right. She is the women's strawweight champion of the world. We also got another Conor insert. I'll have to see if any of these are valuable or not, but really fun to look at this and check out the fighters. If you've opened any UFC Prizm or you enjoy watching UFC, please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. If you enjoy the content, please subscribe and hit the thumbs up button for me. Hope everyone had a great weekend, is doing well and safe. We'll talk to you soon.